All right, another Crossroads podcast.
Yes, sir.
What's up this week with my homie James the Fountain?
Yep.
Young Signal, Sig Flow, Solar Skepsis.
Right.
Skepsis?
Skepsis.
Oh,
I don't even know if that was a real word.
Have you Solar Skepsis. Have you seen the Dark Crystal?
I don't know.
You with the Skeksis?
Oh, isn't that like the puppet one?
Yeah, dude. Dude, next time we go to LA, here, let me try the screen share. Okay.
Word.
Let's see, is it working?
Yep.
Okay. The Skeksis, Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are gnarly, huh?
Wait, where are they?
They're from a movie, but in LA they have Jim Henson's like studio, Muppet Studio.
Right.
I want to go on like a tour of it one day.
I thought they were like hidden in your wallpaper somewhere.
The Skeksis?
Yeah.
They might be hiding in there, dude. I don't know. They're like looking like interdimensional
For real
things. But no, that Dark Crystal was just a cool story about it was them and the Mystics from the Dark Crystal. They were like, they're kind of yin and yang of each other, you know?
Yep.
Some weirdo, like, it's cool how back then we made a lot more of this.
What's that?
Like, you know, like real Muppets and like puppeteer stuff.
Yep.
But dude, the Dark Crystal Gelflings. These guys, man, this is Steve Tyler.
I'm not seeing nothing. It's just showing your desktop.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what? I wonder why.
I don't know.
Huh.
I think you can select when you hit screen share.
So I did.
That's weird.
Here, let me see. I screen share.
Technical difficulties.
Well, I guess it is what it is. Guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was trying to screen share. I might as well bring that up what I was talking about. I was trying to screen share and it says host disabled participant screen sharing. Oh, now I can see your shit.
Yeah. The Skeksis.
Right.
These creepy, like, I don't even know, vulture looking things.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. One day we got to go there though. In LA. I think about LA so much, bro. Since our trip there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just looking forward to next time. There's so much to do there.
For real.
And yeah, so then the Mystics, they were like their yin and yang, like I was saying.
Yeah.
And
those are cool.
Then the Gelflings. I don't know, dude. They were like, I was like, dude, that's Steve Tyler, man.
I know. There's a few people that those things remind me of.
They have that look. People are actually like doing that look, man. It's like they're cosplay or something. They're like, they're kind of like fetish or something, you know.
I mean, that one right there, the makeup tutorial.
This?
Yeah. That's a trip.
Yeah, dude.
That's freaky.
Elves, man.
Yeah.
How about the machine elves?
I know.
Dude, I swear, I think I kind of know what he's talking about. Have you ever, through any sort of a psychedelic experience or DMT, experienced the machine elves?
No, man, I've never, like, I've only done DMT a few times and I'd never really like broke through. Like people say, you know, it was more like surface level type shit.
Yeah, I felt like even on a sort of like a mild breakthrough / surface level place I was in once, when I was like, like meditating, and
Mhm.
it was it kind of felt like almost like the molecules and atoms.
Right.
It felt like there was like a spirit behind the molecules, which is funny how they call it like the spirit molecule, right?
Hmm.
And it felt like I could see them, like I could like see the sparkles in the air.
Yep.
And it did just seem like these. What was weird about it was the spirit behind it felt like just like ancient ancestors of like all the spirits of everything in the world all combined into one, and it's all changing, but it is you.
Right.
It's the weirdest feeling. But yeah, man, I don't know. The machine elves, self-dribbling bouncy ball basketballs.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know, man. I definitely seen a lot of like Alex Gray type imagery
mhm.
on DMT, so I could definitely it's just nuts how well he like brings that shit back into reality.
Dude, too insane. I'm like, whoa, dude. The I actually have a book of his that's I might be right over there. Art Psalms. It's
Oh yeah.
definitely around here somewhere. And it's like he could see through reality, but
Mhm.
not just like through the body and all the veins and organs and
Yeah.
but then into the like astral world too.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, he's something. I do want to go to that church one day. The
Fuck yeah, dude.
uh
Church of Sacred Mirrors.
dude, yeah. That's another one.
That'd be
Let
so
me
dope.
activate your uh screen share. I forgot to do that there.
Word.
Um Church of Sacred Mirrors. Yeah, dude. This place. Whew. That is far out.
Dude, that's so sick.
That's dude, Soulfire is completely it. I actually got it from the book Art Psalms by Alex
Yep.
Gray. And it
Hmm.
means it basically is to like Soulfire is basically like channeling this great spirit to work through you as an artist.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Soulfire is,
Straight up.
tapping into this universal consciousness. Or I don't know, but yeah, dude, one day we'll get there. And I
Hmm.
also want to go to there's a place out there where they serve like pizza with like gold on it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
be cool just to say you did it.
I would do it as like a tax write-off or something like, be like, yo, it's a business. We're gonna shoot a music video there, or we're gonna do a review.
Right. No shit.
Crossroads tours. Yo,
Yeah.
Crossroads crew is gonna come in and do a test. Dude, speaking of gold, I actually recently got some of this stuff, the atomic Ormus,
Oh yeah.
some of that monoatomic gold.
Right.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's something that I guess I actually first initially heard of monatomic gold from like you know,
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones and like conspiracy theories on the internet about like the Anunnaki creating humans to harvest
Bro,
monatomic gold.
um, have you seen that Netflix movie Don't Look Up? You
I'm not
gotta watch it,
sure.
bro. You gotta. It's
Is it
fucking
don't look up, like don't look these things up, or
no. So it's like um these scientists, and it's like Jennifer Lawrence and Leo DiCaprio, and they're
oh,
like they're astronomers, and they detect this planet killer comet coming towards the Earth.
can you bring up a thingy?
I mean, yeah, and well, first here I'll go. Wait, we'll save this one. Don't look at that. Save
What?
it then. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Those are crazy. I don't know if we can do videos, can we?
I mean, probably not like their totally copywritten entire like trailer, but I'm sure you could like show little clips and we can talk about it, you know?
Right. Might as well do a few seconds of it at least.
Because I don't know if I will be able to even hear it anyways, as far as the audio is going, because I can't.
You can't hear that?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'll just mute it anyways. Yeah, so they're like
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of people in it. Fucking
I have heard of this.
Meryl Streep.
Because I've seen Jonah Hill on Jimmy Kimmel talking about it.
One thing that was funny was like, tell me Tyler Perry's right. Someone like had a picture of this dude and it was like, tell me Tyler Perry's involved without telling me Tyler Perry's involved. This dude's got like just the worst wig. But no, it's a super good movie.
He got the Baijin or whatever it's called. Have you seen that stuff?
The what?
The Baijin?
No, what's that?
Too much oh my God. It's just like this stuff people will put on like a fake beard or their hair.
Oh, right.
You know, but some people take it too far, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're like, they see there's this comet coming towards Earth and they're trying to warn everybody and nobody will listen to them. And yeah, there's like, it's like,
is it a comedy?
It's like, I mean, it's funny, but it's more like satire.
Leo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill back at it again. They were in Wolf of Wall Street together, and I love that movie. You know, like, although
I've seen that one actually.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's like debauchery.
You
know,
I've seen like clips,
and it's messed up. That, you know, it's like, yeah, you technically like scamming all these people and you're like the con artist kind of.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
really cool, interesting, you know, rock star story for a stocks thing. But so what would you say about that movie then?
I fucked with it, dude. Like, it was just super. Yeah, you'll like it a lot because it's kind of like an allegory, I think, for like the pandemic, how it became political. Like the comet coming towards Earth like becomes political, and
I've heard how much money they'd be making off this, off of vaccines. You know, I would hear Bill Gates say things like that it's like hundreds of percentage profits, like 200% profit. Like, what? That's literally insanity. Like,
no shit.
How do you make 200% profit off it? Woo! I mean, it's
supply and demand.
Yeah, but it's just crazy now because there's the new Omicron mutation, right? And I'm like, oh, so how do the other vaccines hold up to the new mutation? Do it, Jack, or is it
probably not as well?
Yeah, and I imagine it will constantly change. I'm like, dude, if I was one of them little suckers, I'd be like, fuck, dude, you ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna keep on changing, you know?
Well, that's the good thing about viruses is they don't want to kill their host. They want to spread as much as possible, you know? So, yeah.
Well,
so the more it mutates, the less likely it's to kill you, I think.
Well, we mutate over here. We're mutants, dude. Humans, beings, we're mutators.
I know, dude.
Dude, I'm like, dude, that's just crazy how, I mean, I'd say our species definitely adapts and evolves.
Like mutate every day.
A lot, dude. Especially you think about just all this stuff. Have you heard about these cults that are like MLM companies, you know, multi-level marketing?
No.
Selling like waters, like this. Oh, you got this special water. God, what is it called? It's like,
I don't know,
dude. They'll get these like chicks that are Kangen waters. Dude, I watch a lot of these people online that are like, I'll just show you. I follow a few different YouTubers that'll be like like this. They'll do reviews of like multi-level marketing companies that are like, we have this life-changing product that's, you know, this water filtration machine, you
Mhm.
know, and it's all, and then it just, some people, you know, they get really into it where they're like all about their vibes and their frequency and, you know,
Yeah.
being like a spiritual being and, oh, my body's a temple. I have the purest water. I don't even shower in the chemical water that the city supplies us.
Right.
And, you know, they take it to those extents of, you know, becomes
Yep.
kind of like a cult,
For sure.
and it becomes part of like the pitch.
Yep. Straight up.
So it's just interesting because I've gotten wrapped up in stuff like that, and I've thought that, oh, maybe this is a life-changing like thing, and it ends up being a bit like snake oil. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so hard to know like if anything's good for you or not. You know, like you see one thing that says something's bad for you, and then another article says it's good for you. Like it's so hard to fucking actually know, you know.
Well, yeah, and everything. Some things can be good for you. They can help you,
Yeah.
but if you do too much of it, it's
Mhm.
bad for you.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
know, and you know, it's
Anything.
just like when it comes down to anything like drugs, any sort of drugs, because everything is a drug. Caffeine, you know, we're drinking coffee,
Tea, but yeah, caffeine.
tea. What kind of tea?
Toasted coconut with a splash of creamer.
Nice. I'm drinking
Sugar-free
this
creamer though.
yerba.
There you go.
We gotta get
Those
some
are good.
sponsors, bro. I was thinking about hitting up Liquid Death, homie.
Bro, that shit, I've never had it.
It's water, right? It
Yeah.
looks like booze, but you know, I'm probably never, I don't ever want to drink booze again.
Hmm.
I mean, I crave it sometimes, but the yerba mate, I'm trying to kind of shift because I love rock stars.
Right.
But dude, I was drinking this and fucking tastes like White Claw.
Really?
Hardcore, dude.
What
My
kind is that?
wife,
What brand is that?
yerba.
Okay.
Like, dude, I can make a song. Fucking, yo, get your bay,
Yeah.
get your bay, or you know, like a trap
Right.
pop sensation.
Yep. Yep.
Jingle king, you know. Just have hopefully one day when we get like a really good fan base going and other people can chop it up and then like turn it into a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, send in your music when you set up an email.
Yeah, we do. And I am gonna actually reach out to some sponsor people.
Mhm.
But dude, the Liquid Death, bro, they're the ones that work with Tony Hawk when he got his blood in the skateboards. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
And dude, so on their site, it's like, yo, you could join our club or something, right? Check it. This is how I'd be getting my sponsorship. They go, oh well, shit, you're already promoting us. Dude, check this out. Okay, liquiddeath.com. I'm not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them, but you never know. Like we might be in the future. So can you see this?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. What's up? And I see sell your soul. What?
Where does it say that?
Right there.
Oh, what?
So I'm like, wait, what?
Is that a sponsorship thing?
I think it's just if people want to join the Liquid Death Country Club, sell your soul to join and contract binding for all eternity.
What?
I was like, I don't know
Edgy.
how to feel about that. You
I
know, I'd be
mean,
tripping like, James, did I sell my soul? I'd be all tripping out, like all lit.
yeah.
You know, like, no, bro, you're good.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I just was like, dude, isn't that funny?
I've been wanting to try that shit, but it's so fucking expensive just for water. I'm like,
That's why I'd be like, I would drink it if they gave me it for free.
yeah, for sure.
And I would promote it if I liked it and believed in it. Tony
Well,
Hawk, Jason Ellis, Rocket, Steve-O.
mhm.
I put it in our skate park one day, bring it on the road. Cause I'm like, yo, I don't drink booze anymore. personally, I'm not
Mhm.
against it for other people, but
Yeah,
I'm like, shit.
it's a cool looking can, that's for sure.
It looks like booze. I always
Is
thought
it
it was.
is it carbonated? Just flat water in a can? That seems weird. I think it is too.
I hope it is because I don't like carbonated water.
Uh,
I mean, I'm not like against it, but I prefer to drink like I'm not a big fan of sparkling water.
I don't like those LaCroix.
I'll drink them, but it's kind of like I
I
just
like
want my
them.
water to taste like water.
Right.
Um, but every once in a while. I gotta
Yeah,
ask it a question. Is liquid death carbonated?
I don't think it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I think they have both though.
That would be cool. I don't know. Start my own water company one day. I wonder what that's
For
like.
real.
But what were you showing me? The doll. What was that about?
Okay, so I don't
Like
know
a
if we're
music instrument thing.
yeah, so I think when we're on the phone, or it might have been the last podcast, we're talking about like making our own music effect pedals and boards and shit like that.
Dude, yes.
Um, and so I found out about these on Kenny Beats stream, and he's got one. He's got one that's like the full baby. It's
You
like
could use.
this. Yeah, dude, it's an effects pedal.
So dang, I wish the
Well, not
audio
pedal.
would. I wonder if your audio is just not routed to go through to the Zoom call, probably.
It might be. Um, it's kind of like, you know how like modular synths are? Like you route them through with all the different cables and every knob does something, different parameters and shit.
Yeah.
It's basically like that. Um,
Oh, dude.
but it just looks super dope.
That is,
Yeah.
I want those.
Dude, they're hella
I
expensive
w-
too. Check it out.
Yeah, I've never really experimented with doing any wiring or anything like that. I would like to.
Yeah.
You've done some soldering and stuff, so it's probably pretty easy, right? Just heat some metal, let it kind of like melt, or let the solder.
Yeah, soldering itself isn't hard. Um, but just figuring out like the whoops, like
There's a
what you
lot of
have to
things I don't know about those little electronics, like just basically the once you start having transistors and things that'll look like a computer's motherboard type stuff.
I mean, that's what's great about the internet though, is you could look up anything. If you're trying to like invent something, then yeah, it probably gets pretty complicated. But if you just want to make like a distortion pedal, there's shit ton of stuff on the internet where they'll give you like a list of parts and the whole schematics, you know. I think
Well,
it'd
I
be
would
dope.
like to experiment with that. Yeah, dude. I would like to talk to that one dude, Mario Miner, as a crow flies in Bozeman. He made some. I want to rock them one day. Res Dog pedals, dude. I think it's dope.
Hell yeah.
I mean, and that's what I would be like. Yo, I just want to. If I can make my own pedal, fucking let's do it, bro. We can figure that shit out,
Oh yeah.
dude. We can have a whole line of pedals one day.
I mean,
Isn't that what being a guitar player and a music producer is about as well? It's like, I'm trying to rekindle my love and passion in different ways for it all the time.
well, I think having gear, because you were talking about being like a gearhead, you know, and I don't know, man. There is something about it. When on Christmas, when I was saying that my cousin had one of her residents here, I was showing her the studio because she was interested in it, and she's like, "Oh, you just made all this in your room?" You know, and I was showing her the setup and stuff, and she was just surprised that it wasn't like in a studio. She's older, you know. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, like you could do it all on the computer, but like there's a reason people have these huge studios with all the actual gear, you know, because there's a certain sound you can get from gear, but also just the mindset too of having like a physical
The environment.
piece of hardware. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the pieces of hardware. Yeah, dude, I am a definite gear junkie. I was just trying to think of some more of my gears.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, I have my Line 6 guitar amp.
Yeah.
It has a whole pedal board and all these built-in effects, so I can design different effects and program them, save them in, you know.
That's dope.
And it's got the volume pedal and the wah pedal.
Yep.
Which
Fuck
my
yeah.
wah pedal was broke for a while, dude, but I fixed it. I don't even know. I went through, I thought I had a bad transistor, or I thought
Yep.
my little film strip stuff that connects it was messed up.
Right.
And no, dude, I did take it apart and kind of cleaned it up and
Sometimes
went
that's all it
through
takes.
and then went through my computer with it because it
Yep.
would kind of glitch up if I did some things too much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just tried to kind of reprogram it, reset it, and brought it back to life. I was stoked.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It actually is vital in some of my music I play with Big Sky Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, it's just not the same. It's not the same sound waves created without the wah. Yeah,
For sure. I feel that.
uh,
Yeah, I haven't, man. I just can't wait until I get like a dedicated space. You know, even when I was at that apartment, like I started to gather quite a bit, and a lot of it was just like furniture, you know, like you know what it's like, just like setting your place up. But just
for sure.
actually start collecting gear, you know, like I cannot wait. What I really want is you know what an OP1 is, right?
Bring it up,
Dude,
if you would, please, my good
it's
man.
so sick. Speaking of fucking engineering.
Dude, yeah, we just got to route it so we can hear our beats through here. And then we could be rocking beats and like showing some, you know, we could be doing teasers of our new material. Be like, yo, have you released your new song yet, actually?
No, I haven't.
Have you been deciding when you want to? Or
Well, I was gonna do it a week out, but I think I'll just fucking drop it.
yeah, I was gonna do that with some releases. Some I was gonna be like, I want to get the copyrights clearance.
Yep.
But I was also like, fuck it. I just want to release them and see how they do, see how people respond with them too.
Right.
You know, and see if it really catches. Okay, dude, this thing, I have seen this. Is this a controller?
Well, it's a whole thing. So it's got like 4-track, so you could record like, you know, bass, drums, melody, sample, and you could sample from the radio. It's got like a radio tuner in it. But yeah, dude, it's just so fucking sick. I want one so bad. It's tiny, you know, you can carry it around forever.
Oh, I think I've seen this dude, Andy Anderson. You know him at all? Skateboarder?
I think so.
Dude, I gotta show you Andy Anderson. I'll wait
Yeah.
until you're done with this, but
I mean, that's
I think I've
basically
seen
it.
him playing it. He like lives in the back of his it's a converted ambulance. He
Oh yeah.
rides for like Powell Peralta, and I think he rides for Bones too.
Okay.
So yeah, Andy Anderson, dude, I just gotta show you even some of his skateboarding footage because I'm like, dude, he is like, it's funny because my brother-in-law's name is actually Andy Anderson.
Oh.
But yeah, he went into the Olympics, and dude,
That's dope.
see what I think is rad about Andy. You can see that.
Dang.
Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
How he's like everything. He can do like old school, new school, and he'll ride like pools, transitions. He'll do the freestyle, and he just thinks up like weird stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like, and it just kind of, again, it rekindled that passion of skateboarding for me. Cause you know, honestly, for a while in my life, I kind of lost it. Or I lost myself, you know, and Anyways, yeah, that was just a little footage of Andy Anderson. Dude, I've been thinking about hitting him up one day and be like, once we get a skate park built, you know, be like, yo, you want to come out?
Right.
Come out and put on a skateboard demo? Stuff like that, you know. Come skate,
Fuck yeah.
whatever. You know?
Yep.
But
Straight up.
yeah, dude. I don't know. I really want to get that skateboarding brand happening more next year. What I need to do one day, I'll be able to have a budget where I can get a whole line of, I can get a bunch of our physical ones printed. You know, because you've made a few different graphics for me that I want to get actually printed. I think it would just be a lot more marketable to people when I have more of them made.
Right.
Put on more events.
Yep.
And I don't know, basically, I'm like, man, I have to generate interest in what we're doing, you know, whether it's music, podcasting, you know, skateboarding or videos, YouTube stuff, but you know, how to get people actually interested is kind of, you know, it's no matter what, I do it all for the passion and love for it anyways, but really, you know how it is, where it's like, how do you get people involved?
Right.
You know, and make them feel like getting involved will be beneficial.
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, everything is all like algorithms and promotion and all that type of shit, but I honestly think the old school way, just like the slow way, you know,
keeping it real.
Well, just like even just the slow way of like exposing your shit to people, you know, like if it's just one person at a time, you know.
Yeah, dude.
You do that every day or whatever, like a couple years, and I'm talking to myself too, you know, because I've tried different things and all that, but it makes sense though, you know, like because there's people that I've come across that they're not really that big. Could be anything, you know, it doesn't have to be just music, but they take the time to like show their appreciation and talk to you, and you know, they put out quality shit. I'll check them out for a long time, you know. Like I'm a fan of a lot of people like that.
Yeah, if people, I mean, consistency is kind of a thing of just being like, you know, because if you do something and then you disappear for like a few years, obviously that's kind of, it's always just strange, you know, like,
yeah,
even right now, like where I'm like, man, I haven't really done a show in a few years, and I'm like, well, now when I do get back to putting on a show, I'm like, I'm gonna make sure it's done right, you know, make sure it's a proper show, stuff like that. And just putting together the right type of show. You know, right type of set list.
Yep.
Thinking about the vibe of really, because you know, I'll have those moments in life where I'll kind of have these reflections on when I was like, you know, I remember when I would get out and perform, and at first it was like, get out there and perform your song, make sure you perform your song right. But then after you master your song and you're like, yeah, I can like run on autopilot pretty much on this song, you know, still live in the moment, but then it becomes what's, you know, more of like, what is the interaction with the people?
For sure. Yeah.
And how is that? What's the energy exchange? What are they getting out of your performance? And or what do you want to give them? And what do I want to deliver with the energy? Sometimes I'd be thinking, bro, where I was like, dude, I had these thoughts again the other day where I was like, shit, I need to get my collection of frequencies again. Because sometimes I'll be like, yo, I like to have a frequency where it's like, yo, I just got this pure frequency that's like so many hertz.
Right.
And then I just have I want to play with the idea of like masking music, right?
Yep.
Being like, yo, this is like a party song, and it's designed with these frequencies to actually put your mind and body in this state of vibration. Yeah.
Right.
So you actually create a field. It's actually magic. Like you could literally, like if you could see the sound waves with your eyes, you could see the field that's created in a dance floor or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just, again, when I was reflecting on what I've learned through performing through the years.
Yep.
And I think about that with the band and stuff a lot, where it's like, yo, putting together the good show to give people them good vibes. And or even how to deliver the softer songs right, you know?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what's cool about music. Like it does that anyways, you know, like it's just kind of crazy how collection of sounds and rhythms can like really change the way how you feel. And you know, you don't really think about it too much, but for sure, man, like when I'll just be like listening to like a certain type of music for a while, you know, like I'll just put on a Spotify playlist, and you know, every time I shower or something, I'll just resume that or whatever.
Right.
But then I decided to change it up, and I'm like, holy shit, like it just, you don't really realize it when you're listening to the same stuff all the time, but when you
What are
listen
your
to like
go-tos? Sorry, I interrupted.
I'm
just curious. Like,
I mean, it's mostly just a lot of rap shit. Like I'll just go to like do you use Spotify?
yeah, but I use YouTube.
Right.
Like I literally just use YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I pay for the premium now too, so I could just look up some shit and lock your phone, you know.
I mean, I'll use Spotify, but I really actually don't.
I mean, I pay for it, so I might as well use it.
Oh, Spotify premium?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I've done that before too, and I do think it's rad. Like, I believe in Spotify. I think it's cool. I think that I need to work on my Spotify. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out the right ways to promote Spotify more.
Yep. Yeah,
It's a game, dude. It's a fucking video game. Marketing and your music and shit.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, I just started a song yesterday that I'm pretty stoked on. And I got a couple ones that are pretty different. Like I sent you some ones.
Your new music? Nice.
But yeah, man, like that's one thing I've always had a problem with is like I'll just overthink shit and I'll put too much pressure on the whole like process, you know. Because I really
of
do
releasing?
like not even
Or
that, but just creating, yeah. Because I do put a lot of time and care into the shit. And sometimes it's like
Too much.
It just seems like it's a lot of work, but it's not really that much work because I really do love it, you know.
Well, hey man, if you love it, you get better at it all the time, and you'll still learn the
Exactly.
hotkeys. You'll learn I learn new stuff all the time.
Straight up.
Dude, I catch things in videos. One of my new guys I've been watching is Crackalack TV. Have you heard of him?
No.
Dude, you should check him out. Did you ever hear Speed Gang? I was telling you about Speed Gang.
Yeah, you were.
So Crackalack, he's a music producer. I'm gonna make some more videos of him. Shit, dude, I could probably hit him up to do a podcast and he would probably do it.
Right.
You know. But here, I'll screen share. So Crackalack TV. He's a music producer. I think he's out in Michigan. And he does music videos and stuff too. He used to like rap. Said he made like 16 albums and then realized that he wasn't good at it and just stuck to like producing, I guess. And
Right.
He makes some good videos, like tutorial videos, and he's shot some dope videos for rad artists. This guy's cool too. Adam Ivy, you ever check him out?
Yeah, I've seen his shit.
I better subscribe. This is my Crossroads podcast account, but yeah, dude, he's rad. But Speed Gang, he did a couple of vlogs making beats for Speed Gang, and I'm a fan of Speed Gang. A lot of people dig him and whatnot, but his kind of big hit was this one. Did you ever see it?
No.
He does the. I mean, I even recently did a remix of this one and Snow, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just cool. Like, if you could hear it, you probably can't hear it, can you?
No.
Yeah. But he kind of does these little like remixes and kind of hip hop club vibe
Yep.
stuff. I was thinking about hitting him up sometime too, but check it out. See a shirt?
Oh yeah.
The Baphomet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude. I mean, John Frusciante. You know him from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh yeah.
Dude, he is one of my favorite guitar players.
Definitely.
Hands down. He has this one song, Murderers. Have
Mm-hmm.
you ever heard it? It's in a skate
I don't think
video.
so.
It's just instrumental, bro. Whew.
Hmm.
It's like one of my go-tos, like shower song. Whoop.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of skate video music.
For sure. Oh yeah.
John Frusciante. Red Hot Chili Peppers, I hear they're working on a new album.
Really?
Have you ever been much of a Chili Peppers fan?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude, Flea is just something else, dude.
I got into them pretty heavy when I was living with Josh P.
Bass.
Yep.
Dude, I would love to make some music with Josh still.
Yeah. I see him like when I was on Facebook still. I seen him every once in a while drop a video of him playing guitar or something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm like, yo, if people don't even have a studio, I'd be like, whip your phone out. Send me a clip of you playing your guitar. Even if it sounds kind of lo-fi, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll like use it as a sample and
for sure.
Collaborate, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, dude. And he was such a unique like bass player. He can play with his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And on the guitar, he's a really good like finger picker.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Fucking A.
How do you like playing the bass, with a pick or your fingers more?
My fingers.
Your fingers?
Yeah.
Slapping the bass?
No, really. I can't do no slapping.
Slapping the bass.
Dude,
you don't ever slap that shit?
I mean, I'll try it.
You gotta slap that bit.
You
gotta go all Seinfeld.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'll fuck around, but yeah. I started out using a pick, and then when I was playing bass in Cody's band for a minute, he was teaching me how to use my fingers. And yeah, I just stuck with that.
Yeah, dude. I like to play with my fingers, like get that running.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do the triplet 3-finger.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's
different.
It just has a different sound too. Softer.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like.
I've always liked that sound.
Yeah, Cliff Burton from Metallica, he was definitely a finger picker, and then Jason Newsted played with a pick. I
mean, even guitar, bro, like I hardly ever use a pick. If I'm like strumming or doing some plucking, I'll just use like my finger, like this part of my finger, but most of the time I'm just plucking.
Dude, I don't know if Zach Wilde, have you ever seen his thumbnail?
Is it fucked up?
Well, I'm like, is this?
This
is hardcore. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, if it's real. Like, you know how those guys will grow out like the rat claws, or they'll grow out like finger picking fingernails.
Yeah.
I thought I seen one of Zach Wilde that was like, just his thumbnail was just like grown out a lot or something.
Wait, go up. I think I seen one. Up. All the way up. All the way. That one where he's holding the mic.
Oh, that's definitely a long thumbnail. I was like, dude, that's hardcore. That's a rock god. That's like, yo, you don't even need a pick. Your thumbnail is your pick.
See, I can't do that, man.
I've never tried it. Like one time I was like, I'm gonna try this, and I couldn't even like I couldn't get used to my fingernails being that long. You know, it's just
Yeah.
I don't have enough like good cocaine. No.
Yeah.
If I was just like had that pure Colombian like pinky cocaine, you know, it'd be like
No
you would
shit.
feel like I have to grow my fingernails long and like wear nice clothes. But,
Yeah.
no, I'll just stick to the yerba mate.
Straight up.
Dude, go Coca-Cola. I mean,
Yeah. I do fuck with the yerba though.
yeah, dude. See, I'm just trying to transition. I
Mhm.
mean, I'll even go through it with meats, bro. I mean, I actually I like meat, but I have to be selective if I'm gonna eat certain things. Today I had some taco treat because I had a gift card.
Yeah.
But just because I'll be like, dude, I'll be like feeling it in my body
Mhm.
from getting the munchies and just eating junk food, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Um, since I quit drinking, I've been on kind of more of like healthy eating kick. And
Nice.
I just like stay away from like sugar and bread and pasta. It's not really keto, but it's kind of keto. It's like lazy keto, you know. I don't really like,
Sugar, you stay away from it.
yeah,
Sugar, bread, and pasta.
yeah. Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
And I don't know, man, like it's crazy how much your cravings go away when you don't have that shit for a while.
Mm.
And then like if you do have a little bit of it, like every once in a while I'll get a 6-pack of NA beers, you know, which those got
Mm-hmm.
carbs in them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after I drink a couple of those, I'm like, I could feel it right away. I'm like, man, I just want some like something, you know, like some chips or something.
Oh, right. Yeah, for sure.
It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I tell you I had some non-alcoholic red wine too?
I think you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was because me and Dan, bass player in the band, he sings, he can rap too, actually.
Hmm.
Um actually he can kind of play like everything. You
Right.
know, he's just a musician.
Yep.
And but what was I saying? He stopped drinking too.
Hmm.
Did I tell you that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, of course, him and I would party it up. You know, if we fuck drink a whole box of wine one night.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and watch Metallica.
Hmm.
Yeah, after we'd be rocking out. But then we both um just quit drinking. Like I
Yep.
quit drinking, we would still jam, and then eventually he recently quit drinking, and I was like, wow, dude, right on. Like, you know, obviously if you're wanting to make that change in your life, cool, dude. You know,
Yeah.
I think if anybody's trying to make a positive change, more power to you.
Straight up.
Dude, I even had some homies, I'm not gonna say who or anything, but coming out, I guess I could say.
Hmm.
And it was pretty like epic to see because I don't think I've seen that a lot from like people I know.
Right.
And it was done kind of publicly, and I think it was the first time they made it like publicly known in like a video.
Hmm.
And so it was interesting to see like the emotions
For sure.
and
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm like shit, I don't care what people, as long as you're not hurting people or children especially, I'm like, do your thing, you know.
Straight up. Yeah.
So as the world changes, I'm probably gonna see a lot more stuff like that with people I know, as far as them being like,
Yep.
you know what? I've decided I'm a dude.
Right.
I've seen some friends actually make the transitions from female to male in
Yeah.
ways. In ways.
Right.
I don't think I've seen, but hey, man, I'm like, whoa, dude. I don't live in Los Angeles. If I did, man, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You
You've seen
know,
it all over. Yeah.
I want to travel the world and see all sorts of different culture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in going to Colorado, I'm sure there'll be more culture out there too. Denver, you know,
Yeah.
probably not as much as like Los Angeles, but still, it's a metro. Is the way I see it. You know.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be there. Um, but I'm definitely going to be checking it out, and I'm just stoked because it's like I know it's similar to Montana, just like the geography, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have any big cities here like that. So I think it'd be pretty cool to like kind of have a mix of the two, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Billings is kind of big city-ish, and Missoula kind of not really
Yeah.
big city-ish. I would say Missoula is just more hip.
Yeah. I mean,
Like they're more like cultural. They're more cultural.
for sure. Yeah.
So, they're more accepting of all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
That's one thing that does suck about Kalispell is, I mean, there is a culture here, but it's not the fun kind.
oh yeah, it's more traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. That's a lot of Montana's like that, pretty conservative and keep it like it the way it is. And
Right.
um that's again why I think that getting this community center established where it's like, yeah, it's kind of traditional, but it's more about the youth and like the upbringing where it'd be like, yo, there's graffiti areas where people can come spray paint on the walls here.
Mhm.
And just stuff like that where it's like, yeah, this is the place where all that colorfulness can shine. Whereas
Straight up.
everything else I see in this town is more brown and green and earth tones.
Hmm.
I'm wearing earth tones, which I'm cool with earth tones. You're rocking the
Right.
neon vibe.
Yeah.
So, it'll be a mix of that kind of culture where it's like, hey, man, we're about it.
Straight up.
If people come in rocking a cross and they're like, skateboard for Jesus, sweet. But if they come in and they're rocking pentagrams and upside down crosses, I'm probably gonna be like, whatever, cool, man, do your thing, rock on.
Hmm.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not into like discrimination. Is basically the thing.
Right. See, and that's what sucks too, is because like I'm into a lot of shit. Like I'm from Montana, you're from Montana. Like I like a lot of that shit that's like conservative or whatever,
Yeah,
like
I think it's all
hunting and
cool.
camping and trucks and guns. Like I like all that shit, man. But I like other shit too.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm just into. I've never been a big hunter at all, but I'm not like against it.
Right.
I've just never done it and
Same.
never. Um, but yeah, dude. I mean, I'm about all that stuff, and I just think that though skateboarding, I'm like, it's my thing. Like
Hmm.
there's just whatever people are drawn to, or whatever you're kind of naturally good at. It's just like in my life, I still want to be like, yeah, skateboarding is still my life,
Yeah.
and even if it's, dude. Okay, I gotta show you something. These new skateboards coming out.
Hmm.
Well, I've seen this on Braille. It's probably pretty old, but they were called like, gosh, what was it? They're like these little foot skateboards. Yeah, they're called like a slider, maybe. I told you about Braille getting their skateboards in Walmart, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're good. Braille skateboards, sliders. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I can find it. But basically what it was it looked like these little skates for each foot, kind of like rollerblades, but they weren't attached to your feet. So you could like step on them and skate around and then like do tricks with them. And
Weird.
like, I was like, dude, what? They're creating all this new stuff. Like I heard about recreation or no, parkour rollerblading.
Okay.
So they were just combining parkour tricks with rollerblading.
I mean, that sounds crazy.
Dude, I'm like, they're gonna have so much crazy stuff out in like the next 5 or 10 years.
For real, dude.
I can't find what I was looking for, but yeah, dude, that's what I love about Braille skateboards too, is they do all these crazy skateboard things where it's like, you know, oh, we skateboarded, turned a TV into a skateboard, and
yeah,
probably have like a guitar skateboard and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. The skate genuity,
dude. And I'm like, okay, so I like these YouTube channels where they kind of commentate, you know, make fun of stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is a real thing. And there's this one dude, and he was talking about Reality House. Have you heard of this YouTube show, Reality House?
I'm not sure.
So it's kind of basically like YouTube's version of like the real world,
right?
Or something where it's like, oh, let's see here. These okay, I'll just pull this thing up. It's
oh yeah,
where they get like YouTube people, Tana Monago or whatever, Tana Mongu, and freaking Fusi2 was on there. He's like the 30-something-year-old, and most of these are like 20s.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like stupid. And they're trying to do their thing and come up with these things, and it's just people like getting drunk and doing stupid stuff. But I was like, well, I can't wait till one day when I get this community center and all this stuff popping off, and we can have a YouTube channel and be like, all right, now we're gonna do our own like Mr. Beast stuff, and be like, yeah, all right, we have this stupid like game show thing going on.
Yeah.
And I just think it would be fun and find the ways to make it fun and rewarding for people, you know?
Yep.
But that's some of my goals, even, you know, just with the YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You know, get rappers, like be like, yo, we got a bunch of these independent rappers.
You see my heart?
What? Oh, what? Nice.
I didn't know you could do that.
Dude, that's sweet. Oh, you can do a reaction emoji?
Yeah.
Whoa. What the?
Talk to the hand.
That's weird. It flipped my screen.
Huh.
But yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to have an actual YouTube channel with kind of like a group of people.
Yep.
That we kind of regularly do stuff. And I don't know. I guess we'll see what we can develop in time. But dude, H3 podcast has been, I think, did they get striked so many times where it shut down their YouTube channel again?
I don't know.
I know they said they were taking like a 3-week break too. But I was like, man, I actually watched H3 like pretty much every day.
Yeah, I haven't been on, because mainly like I'll just be watching YouTube. But my cousin let me sign into her Netflix account, and I got hooked on that fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So the Marvel
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just finished
it. I have not dove into that, but I did watch some of the I watched the one on Disney Plus. But that's DC. I think. DC Universe.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and then just finished Squid Game last night. Have you watched that?
No. Is it good?
It's pretty good. I
So
liked
it's
it.
like a game show too, right?
No, it's
Or not a game show, but it's like a life or death kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
What do they
Yeah,
do?
so it's like all these children's games where the losers get murdered. But like it's for like a huge cash prize, and all these people are like in crazy debt, so it's a
Is
nutty
it like
show.
the cultural stuff, like kind of like Hunger Games ish, where it's like, yeah, there's really poor people that have enter in their children?
I mean, it's
I
not
don't
like
know.
that, but it is kind of like, you know, it is probably some sort of message about classism type shit or something.
Well, yeah, I'll have to check it out because there's obviously a huge buzz about it, and Mr. Beast made a whole like replication of it.
I know, that was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I heard it cost a lot of money. I don't know if he ever got like a lawsuit or anything. I don't think so.
I don't think so, because that's like parody. I don't think they could really do anything about it.
I mean,
I
it
have no idea.
promoted Squid Game more.
I know.
So if it could have been more beneficial for Squid Game. In
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
But I mean, Mr. Beast does a lot of stuff. He's just doing that like ocean cleanup type stuff right now. I actually think that Jimmy's like a legit. I think he's not like a lot of these other YouTube guys that are like, yeah, they're kind
Right.
of fishy. Like some people really make me wonder, where it's like, man, you
sure.
have so much influence and like power amongst your fan base of young, impressionable people.
Yep.
But damn.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty nutty, dude. I mean, I don't know. I think he's legit. Seems like it
Yeah,
anyways.
I think he is. Seems to be. So actually, I think the last video I was like, man, why the hell you be looking like Mr. Beast? I don't know if it was a hat you were wearing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What
I was
what
like,
hat was I wearing? Just a hat?
just a hat, like a baseball cap or something, like a construction Carhartt hat. What is that?
Right.
You look like you're on the construction site already.
I know. This is a Huff shirt though.
Huff.
Yeah, I think I got this. Well, I don't know where I got this, but yeah.
What's Huff?
It's like a clothing brand. Check it. Build, destroy, rebuild.
Nice. Is it like a skateboard company type thing?
Yeah, they're like streetwear.
Is it like
skating
Huff
type
Nut
shit.
Gel, like Keith Huff Nut Gel? No.
I'm not sure actually, but it is somebody's name.
Well, yeah, man. That's dope. I like how it looks like a work shirt for a garbage company.
I know. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta get more creative with my merch ideas like that. I've been trying to think some up. I just gotta get back to designing them.
I actually think like this type of shit would be super dope. Like the Hive is kind of construction workwear type vibe. I think that's super dope.
I'm gonna make a lot of stuff like that once we actually get a place, and it'll be more like, yeah, we actually are like developing crews of people that actually like help work here and at events.
Right.
So like, yo, these are like event staff things as well. But even just for merch, man, like that neon vibe.
There's a lot of young people that do construction, and I mean, at least for me,
I've
like
been thinking about making a whole construction album recently.
Really?
But yeah, because I have some old music back from my construction days.
Yeah.
And I've just like been like, what if I made some albums that are like specifically like, yo, I made this album for the guys working on construction sites.
That's pretty funny.
And then I'll think the same thing for struggling addicts or alcoholics, where I'm like, I'm gonna make this album all about for people in recovery. Or just, I think of them like books or something. Like I'll think of like a topic or target marketing in a sense, and But
Right.
if it's something I can relate to,
Yeah.
or if I'm going in the sci-fi route, then you can just do whatever the fuck you want with like fantasy stuff. But
Mhm.
if it's real life stuff, which people like to hear, I'm sure you could write music about stuff like that too in the
Mhm.
working class, blue collar field. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Straight
And
up.
people would dig it, and they would buy that shit, and they would wear it on the job site.
Mhm.
And I think it'd be dope, dude.
Yeah, man. It's
They would come to those would be the fan base coming to the concerts too. That blue collar crowd of, you know, I'm not opposed to construction work or anything. I've lived that life, and even when I left it for pursuing more music stuff, it's also because I just wanted to develop the industry of music out here.
yeah,
You know,
for sure. Well, I mean, there is different areas of that type of shit. Like I was saying, like I always thought it'd be super cool to like, have those skills, but use them for something like actually cool, like a skate park or art exhibit or
well, we'll be doing that one day.
yeah. But I just think that'd be so much funner than just like
House after house.
yeah or whatever.
Yeah, and they are cool. Like, I've worked on some really rad houses. Like, fucking,
Mhm.
you know, when you work on like places worth millions, and you're
Yeah,
not used to that, type of money,
right.
and being in that environment, it's pretty cool. Especially when I would have to go back to places after it was all done.
Hmm.
As a drywall finisher, it'd be like, okay, go do our tape and texture, and then the paint guys come in, and then all the rest of the guys come in, put all the cabinets, all that jazz.
Yep.
And then if we'd have to come in and touch up because they fucking knocked shit into the walls,
Hmm.
then I'd see this place being like, damn, dude, it looks so nice now.
Yeah, dude.
Whew.
Yeah.
Felt a little out of my league.
It's pretty weird. This summer we were up, or last winter actually, we were up on Big Mountain, and it was same kind of deal. The house was all done, but we were putting in this rug. This lady had ordered this huge fucking area rug, and it was fucking huge. Like it was just one truck for this big ass rug. I think it was like a fucking like a $30,000 rug or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, her husband, like he was like a surgeon, and he would like perform surgery on fetuses still inside the womb.
What?
Yeah, so that dude was getting fucking paid the big
Dang.
bucks.
What the fuck? What kind of alien technology do you need to do that? That is insane.
I think it was heart surgery.
My God.
I
Dude,
know.
you're a legend if you can do that. Like,
Yeah, you
that's
deserve
some
that, man.
actual hero shit.
Straight up.
My God, man.
But yeah, it's nutty, dude. That wasn't even their main house. It was just like some like $15 million house that they would just go to just so they could go ski and shit or something.
Dude, there was people coming looking at this house today to buy. And that's another reason why I'm still waiting for my paperwork to come back for the Crossroads as a nonprofit entity and
Right.
social enterprise. But because I'm like, dude, there is so many people in this world with so much money
Yep.
that when I start thinking and I start getting these ideas of like getting a place established for us one day
Mhm.
to work out of so that we can then establish a permanent home base, like a housing
Yep.
situation, once the work is stable. And I just think that having everything out of a community center, for some reason, I feel like it'll make people believe in it more, in the
Yeah.
music business and the art business out here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if it's like, yo, we are working on actually developing artists and pumping music out of here.
Hmm.
I know it's happening all over. It's happening in all these places. It's just in Helena, there's not. Very man, no, there's just not. Everybody's got a home base thing,
Right.
which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's just hard for me personally to work with all those people when it's a home base thing. If we just had a community place, we could all work together.
Straight up.
So one day, then we'll have our own reality house, and we can. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, bro.
I've thought about that though, because you know how like local celebrities kind of happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's like, oh yeah, there's this dude in town that's usually like well known for this or that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a few people that are
Yep.
well known for certain things. And I was like, well, I wonder what happened if I got all those people in a group and said, hey, we're gonna have a relay race for charity or whatever.
Right.
And y'all gotta like, I don't know, just come up with some interesting things, you know.
Yeah.
It's just another one of my ideas to throw at the wall.
Hell yeah, bro.
You doing anything for New Year's? Your house sitting here or something, huh?
I'm house sitting and then I start work the next day. So
You start
Oh,
on
no,
the
wait,
second or
no.
the third?
no, never mind. I start on the 3rd.
Mm.
What is today? Yeah, I'll be house sitting that day.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, bro. It's just another day. It's crazy that it's already 2022.
Yeah, dude. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. I don't really, I think back to the lockdown a lot,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna be happening again.
Right.
Oh, I hope not, but I'm like, I don't ever know because I hear so much of both sides all the time.
Yeah.
Do you hear things where it's like, oh my God, this is so threatening, blah, 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 and other things where it's like, yeah, it's all good.
I mean, definitely less these days, but yeah, I'm just so burnt out on it, man. Like,
I think we're doing a pretty good job as humans as far as fucking living.
yeah.
I don't think it was all, I feel for those that have suffered from it for sure. But I think the scare was a lot more of the hype than the actual. The hype was
Right.
not real,
Right.
is the way I feel about it. Where I was like, yeah, it was a bunch of hype for fucking show sucked or whatever.
Right.
You know,
For sure.
there's a bunch of
Yeah.
hype. The album dropped and didn't affect the masses or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it did affect the whole world, which was crazy. But
yeah.
unless it was an inside job, man, you got to watch that cartoon, Inside Job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm dealing with this cold.
You got a cold? Is it the Omicron? You got your
I don't think
senses?
so, man.
Can you taste and smell?
I got all my senses. Pretty sure
I've
it's
gotten
just a
kind of
cold.
cold through the year, bro. Like we've all gotten kind of cold, or like cold symptoms, stuff like that. And even when people would get tested, like nobody would ever come back with like a COVID.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
not too worried about it all.
I was looking for some fucking, I had to get a couple things for work. And I went to like 5 different stores and couldn't find shit.
They're all
And I'm
sold
pretty
out of
sure-
everything.
Well, a couple places like probably didn't really carry some of that shit anyways, but I was just on that side of town and I just bounced around to all these stores
Huh.
And I actually was about to head home, and I stopped at the gas station, and I fucking found what I needed at the gas station.
I
But
love the gas station.
I'm pretty sure that's why I got sick, because I just went to all those stores. It was right before Christmas, you know, fucking the whole town was out.
You were looking for something at like not like a cold medicine?
No, I didn't have a cold yet. I was looking for
Oh,
a high vis jacket.
oh really? Oh
No, I went
man. Dude,
like, dude,
that's crazy.
I went to fucking Walmart and Costco and Lowe's and Home Depot and fucking Cabela's. None of them had shit. I was so pissed.
Dude, speaking of gas stations, did you hear about the Kyle Sheely Mealy guy and
No,
his controversy with his TikTok and come and go like arrangement? You gotta
no, I
see
don't
this.
think so.
I checked this. So I heard this story the other day about this guy. You see him?
Hmm.
Kyle Sheely Mealy, and he's like a TikToker or something. I think that they said his like bio said something like I'm a professional internet goofball or something, you know. So apparently he made this joke. He was like, "Oh, I'm at the gas station. I seen a cardboard cutout, and I asked the guy working, like, hey, what's up with that? You guys got to take that out or what?" And they're like, "I don't know. It's corporate. They deal with it." And he's like, "Oh, that's okay." He's like, "Oh, how funny would it be if I made my own cardboard cutout and like brought it into a gas station, although I didn't even have anything going on?" Right? He's like, "I'm gonna do a prank." So dumb. And so he does this thing where he makes this TikTok about the come and go. I don't even know if it'll show it, but where he goes in and puts it on in their store and he plays it out on his TikTok to the audience like, "Yo, oh man, I can't believe we got away with it. I'm so glad they're not going to press charges on me. I just put this thing in their store and they didn't even care." Ha ha ha.
Hmm.
And then he comes back later on a TikTok and he's like, "Actually, they love it and they want to actually make the meal. And it's going to be a pizza sandwich. It's 2 pieces of pizza and a Red Bull. And you can go get my meal for $5 at Come and Go." And so his audience and the internet did their thing, you know, and they're like, "Dude, you didn't put anything like an ad disclaimer on here. Like, you know how TikTok will be like, this is an ad
Right.
promoting this corporation."
Mhm.
So it was like this kind of scheme going on, caused all this controversy, you know, Reddit and everybody does their thing. And then he comes out to say, sorry. He's like, "Hey, I messed up. I'm sorry that y'all are mad at me because I like kind of tricked you and fooled you and, you know, kind of conned you and deceived you, although I was like leading you on and really trying to sell you this thing the whole time." um and he's like, it seemed like everybody was mad because it was this corporate scheme. And
Mhm.
he's like, "It wasn't a corporate scheme. It was all my idea.
That's
I
so
did it."
stupid.
So basically he like takes all the blame himself. He's like, "Yeah, it was all my idea."
Wow.
And I'm just like, dude, whatever, man. If that's what you want to do with your life, like if you want to be a cardboard cutout and come and go with a pizza deal,
Yeah,
okay. But that just sucks because you kind of just shot yourself in the foot.
that's hella weird.
But hey, man, that chase for fame, I feel like it's kind of one of those things of like, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. I've felt those, you know, that feeling of fame of like, oh, I want to be famous, you know.
Yeah.
And I had that feeling of like, I don't know, big fame, that's kind of scary, you know. You want to attain like some levels of success,
Yep.
but you know, and I'll wake up some mornings feeling that in my mind where I'm like, you know what, I'm glad I'm at a point in my mind, even in my consciousness, where I'm like not chasing that
Yeah.
anymore, because I once was.
Hmm.
you know, where it's like, but then it's like, it's just weird when you're just chasing the fame.
Yeah.
Right. But
For
it's like,
sure.
and it's like, you don't even, some people in this world, they don't even know what they want to be famous for. They just want to be famous.
Yep.
And that's what's like, oh shit, you're in trouble now.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's not hard. Anybody could do it. You know, like I could just like take a video of me shoot myself in the foot, and I'm sure it'd go viral like right away.
Dude, for sure.
But then what?
Guess you got a
Start making
wounded foot,
t-shirts.
huh?
Yeah.
You
Start
start
making
making merch.
t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people do. And then a lot of
I
times
know.
that ruins them even more too.
Yeah.
Like it'll be weird. Like you'll watch those. I got turned into a meme. And then some people will kind of try to live off that meme forever. They'll
Right.
be like, I'm that one guy. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Dude, when I was watching Reality House, and these people on there would be like, hey, I'm a famous YouTuber, I'm a famous TikToker, you know, and they'd be like, well, so what are you famous for? And this one chick, Camilla, she's like a mother of two or something. And, you know, they're young and everybody looks like models. You know, I'm like, well, these people are all like nines,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, you know how it is. It's like, they're not going to pick like
Yeah.
the ugly people.
Right. Straight up.
And so she's like, well, I'm probably most famous for when I got my forehead done. And I'm just like, oh, dude, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Like to just be famous from like your plastic surgery operation.
For real.
That's just so weird.
Dude, I was scrolling this subreddit. It's called I'm the main character.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it pisses me off so bad, dude. Like, because like you'll see people like this in real life, like in traffic or just at the store or some shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically just like full of Karens or people that just like think the fucking world revolves around them.
I think
And
like you're gonna like control other people and other situations.
yeah, or just like people that think they're so fucking special. Like, I mean,
I've thought that way,
yeah,
you know, in
but at
ways,
least it's
but
for like your ideas and like the shit you're trying to create, you know, like
well, it's like maybe a part of our human nature to be like, that's our ego we wrestle with, where it's like
for
some
sure.
people, they're just so, their ego has overpowered them so much that, like you said, they're the main character and in their life is a
Yeah.
movie and they're the star and everybody
Yep.
else is just actors in the movie. And I've actually felt that crazy at times, mainly from too much substance abuse.
Yep.
Could put you in a state of mind like that. Psychedelics, if you're like peaking on a psychedelic trip, I
Mhm.
think you might feel like that sometimes when you're like, whoa, reality, you know. Um, but like you say, if you can get a lesson from it and learn to like manage that fucking creature.
Right.
I don't go into Reddit that much, like ever.
Yeah. I've been on it. I think I just got my fucking 10-year badge. I've been on it for a long time.
Oh, you got a badge, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
All sorts of fake internet shit.
Dude, we got to be making content for subreddit or for Reddit.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. There's all sorts of
Because
like,
that what Reddit is kind of where people like pick apart the internet and then they'll just kind of dive into a rabbit hole.
yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's hard to get shit. Like I posted my music on there. But it's just like anything, you know, like the people that go viral, they're doing something like pretty different
You have to give people something to talk about.
for sure.
And that's what we got to do is
But
just
you can go live on Reddit now, which is a new thing. And every time I come across one, which of course if it's like floating up to my feed or whatever, it's already like kind of blowing up. But every time I come across one, it's got like 30,000 viewers, and it'll just be like someone playing guitar, you know, like I've thought about doing it, but I mean, yeah, like if you guys are jamming or something, or if you're just in the studio jamming or something, and you just go on live, like people are just chilling and they want to see something.
Dude, I need to do that stuff more. You know, once we get the community center, I want to have a good live setup.
Straight up.
Where, you know, because I'll be able to get good, more professional people involved and be like, we're going to do this right as a team.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and make sure that everything's good to rock and roll, like audio and video. Dude, so I was cleaning out my computer. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll go through and dust it out, you know, my actual whole box here, you know.
Right.
And dude, there was an area I missed before, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
My fan was fucking caked. My cooler. Because I was wondering, I was like, dude, this thing's not running as good. And it was just, dude, it has so much fucking dust caked on there.
For sure. I know. I'd like to keep mine up on the table, but I just do not have enough space.
I want to get one of those tables one day that's it lifts up.
Yeah,
standing
those are dope.
table.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever see Steve-O's studio makeover?
No.
It's pretty cool, man. Like a YouTube studio makeover guy came through and did a remodel. Turned out right. I hear that his dude is leaving though.
Who, the
Young cunt?
Scott? Oh.
Paul Brisky.
Right.
Yeah, I hear he's gonna be heading out sometime soon. You could get a job.
No shit.
You could be the next.
Right.
Instead of going to Colorado, be like, yeah, actually, I'm working with Steve-O now.
I mean, I would totally do that.
I hit him up once, bro. I hit him up to inquire. I was like, dude, I want to collaborate with you. He didn't hit me back.
Yeah.
I have to get more famous. I think that that's the only way. Not the only way to get Steve-O to fuck with me, but I do actually really want to work with him. And I feel like, you know, I know that he is a self-proclaimed attention whore. So if he was more interested in what I had going on, one day if I get the skate park going on, all that stuff, and I'm like, because I could bring him to my venue one day and be like, put on your show.
Right.
You know, it'll obviously be an adults only night. But I'd be like, yeah, we'll put comedy hour on.
Right.
You know, Steve-O's gonna get naked and do a backflip. No.
Oh yeah. Shit, bro. I need to get some food in me.
All right, brother. Well, I had a rad chat. I need to get some work done tonight too. I got a cartoon job I'm working on. Should be done here sometime soon. Melissa Rose, I did a chat with her on here, and
oh yeah,
out in Georgia.
Oh,
but yeah, dude. We'll have to chat again. I haven't chatted to anybody in between you and I last time.
Oh, really?
I took the holidays off from that. I was like, dude, I'm so caught up in like all this stuff anyways.
Yep.
So plus I'm gonna try and space them out a little bit more and get a good rhythm schedule going on. But we'll have a good rest of your night, bro. And
word.
It was a good chat.
Definitely, bro. Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to Drem soon.
That'd be dope. Yeah, I got this bookmark folder. I'm gonna start filling up with shit
to talk about. I'll do the same.
Yep.
I'm thinking if we do more gear reviews and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna start actually hitting up some of these sponsors. Because I'll be like, dude, fucking, I got a big beard. I can hit up all these people. I'm like, I don't know if they all are just like, you need to have 100 subscribers or 10,000, whatever. Some might be like, whatever, just, I don't know.
Right.
So,
well, you never know.
Well, I'll start hitting people up and see what I can do. Cause and I'll maybe even one day I'll get like a Patreon or something going on for this channel. Where
Good
it's like,
idea.
yo, this is just for the podcast. So maybe we could do like, I don't know what we would put the money towards, but we'd figure out something.
Straight up.
You know, I actually did start a GoFundMe fundraiser for the community center.
Yeah.
I haven't really started promoting it yet, but I was just like, man, as I start to raise funds and get grants or loans, I need to have a funding pool bank, you know.
Right.
And just try and do everything as legit as possible, so people aren't like, you know, like in the movies, or people happen in real life where it's like, yeah, they got like a charity for kids going on, and they spent all the money on like cars and hookers,
Yeah.
or whatever.
For real.
So it's like, yeah, dude, no, you got. I'm out here trying to be this legit. Well, all right, brother. Much love. It was a rad chat. We'll do it again soon. And yeah. Have a good night, man.
Bro. Hell yeah. You too, brother.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.